Simple habits quietly shorten life after 60. The key to longevity isn't doing more, it's doing less of what harms us. Cut back on worry, sitting too long, late eating, emotional suppression, excess sugar, poor sleep, isolation, rushing meals, toxic environments, and overusing alcohol or quick fixes to live longer, healthier. Number 1. Constant worry over small things. Worry sneaks into your day without asking. A what if here, a nagging thought there. And soon your mind spins over things that either already happened or haven't even occurred yet. While some concern is normal, constant stress over small things quietly harms your body. It disrupts your sleep, digestion, heart health, and immune function. Research shows chronic stress speeds aging by shortening telomeres, the protective caps on your DNA that influence cellular aging. Even without the science, you've likely felt the tightness in your chest, the restless mind at 3 a.m., or the tension that blocks true rest. Letting go of constant worry isn't about carelessness, it's about becoming selective, asking, is this thought worth carrying? Is it worth my peace? Gradually, you learn to redirect your mind, choosing calm when you might have chosen chaos before. Those who live long, vibrant lives make peace with uncertainty. They focus on what they can change and breathe through what they can't. This subtle shift adds years, not just. Number 2. Sitting for long hours without movement. One of the sneakiest health threats as we age is sitting for long, uninterrupted stretches. Whether watching TV, reading, driving, or working at a desk, prolonged sitting slows circulation, weakens muscles, and inflames the body. Doctors now call it the new smoking, because sitting too much is linked to heart disease, diabetes, joint stiffness, and early death. Here's the kicker. Regular exercise doesn't erase the damage of hours spent sitting still. You can walk in the morning, but if you sit the rest of the day, the damage still adds up. What matters more is how often you move, not just how long. Many older adults fall into a rhythm that feels calm but is sedentary. A little TV, a meal, maybe a nap. Before you know it, most of the day passes without much movement. This isn't laziness, it's habit and comfort. But your body needs circulation, muscle activation, and regular shifts in position to function smoothly. People who live long lives stay in motion, not by running marathons, but by moving a natural, joyful part of their day. Number 3. Eating late at night. Eating close to bedtime might seem harmless, but it can quietly strain your health. For years, many thought a bedtime snack was no problem. But science now shows late-night eating disrupts digestion, spikes blood sugar, and interferes with your body's natural repair rhythm. After sunset, your metabolism slows and your organs shift into recovery mode. Eating late, especially heavy, greasy, or sugary foods, forces your body to work overnight instead of resting. This leads to poor sleep, indigestion, acid reflux, weight gain, and even heart issues over time. Your liver and gut function best with long food-free periods, especially during sleep. That overnight fast allows detoxification, hormone balance, and energy restoration. When you eat late, that healing is interrupted, and the effects accumulate: foggy mornings, low energy, inflammation, memory, and mood changes. A simple change, finishing dinner 2–3 hours before bed, can improve sleep quality in just days. You don't have to add anything new. Sometimes, stopping one small habit with big consequences is all it takes. Number 4. Suppressing your emotions. Many older adults, especially those raised to be polite and self-controlled, swallow feelings to keep the peace. Chronic emotional suppression links to high blood pressure, heart disease, insomnia, and autoimmune issues. When grief, anger, or fear stay bottled up, your nervous system remains stuck in low-level fight-or-flight mode. Your body stays tense, your heart races, and stress becomes constant. You don't need to be loud or confrontational, but you do need to give yourself permission to feel, name your truth, and say things like, "I'm hurting," or "I need space." These aren't signs of weakness, they're signs of vitality and being human. They allow emotions to flow instead of getting stuck. You might be surprised how much lighter you feel when you stop pretending to be fine. Sleep improves, shoulders relax, appetite stabilizes. When you create space for emotional honesty, your body responds with trust, and that shows up as health, ease, and sometimes extra years. Number 5. Overconsuming processed sugar. Sugar sneaks in gradually. A teaspoon in coffee, a couple of cookies, a piece of cake. On their own, these seem minor, but cumulatively, sugar can be very damaging, especially as metabolism slows with age. The less processed sugar you consume, the better your chance of avoiding inflammation, memory loss, and chronic diseases like diabetes. Sugar stresses your heart, liver, kidneys, and brain. Because sugar is addictive, it's easy to crave more, even when your body desires less. Research links excessive sugar to dementia, brain fog, mood swings, and energy crashes. Cutting back even slightly improves mental clarity, energy stability, and sleep. Many older adults say, "I didn't realize how tired I was until I stopped." Sugar may provide quick energy, but it always takes more than it gives. Choosing less sugar restores your body's chance to thrive, not just survive. Number 6. Ignoring sleep signals. Sleep is one of the most overlooked contributors to longevity, and it's not just about quantity, it's about listening to your body's signals when it's telling you to rest. Many older adults push through tiredness, stay up late watching TV, or disrupt their natural sleep patterns. Though it seems harmless, these habits can seriously harm health over time. Sleep is when your brain clears toxins, tissues repair, and hormones rebalance. Ignoring your body's cues, staying awake past tiredness, eating late, or screen time robs you of deep restoration. There's a myth that older people need less sleep, but often they get less because they stop honoring natural rhythms. Bright lights, caffeine late in the day, and an active mind all interfere with restful sleep. Listening can be as simple as noticing when your eyelids feel heavy or focus fades. That's your body saying, "It's time." People who age well don't see sleep as an inconvenience, they treat it as sacred. When you do, you'll notice more energy, sharper memory, better digestion, and stronger immunity. Number 7. Isolating yourself from others. Isolation can be more dangerous than you realize, and it's often subtle. It's not just being alone, it's going days without meaningful conversations, withdrawing when you need support, or convincing yourself solitude is easier. Studies link social isolation to cognitive decline, depression, and early mortality. In fact, prolonged loneliness can be as harmful as smoking or obesity. Yet it's easy to hide behind excuses like, "I'm just tired," or "people are busy," or "I'm used to being alone." Even small shared moments, a walk with a neighbor, a phone call, a quick chat, remind us that we matter and keep us emotionally and physically healthy. After 60, many enter quieter seasons. Kids grown, careers slowed, routines changed. It's easy to fade from community, but that's when connection matters most. You don't need crowds, just steady relationships and regular conversations. If you've been pulling back, consider this a gentle nudge. Someone might be hoping to hear from you today. Number 8. Staying in toxic environments. One of the hardest lessons is realizing peace of mind isn't a luxury. It's essential. Yet many stay years in toxic places, relationships, social circles, or homes that drain them. The body keeps score. Chronic exposure to toxic stress raises cortisol, weakens immunity, and increases risk for hypertension, digestive problems, and anxiety. Toxic doesn't always scream. Sometimes it's subtle tension in your chest, bracing for conversations, poor sleep, or appetite changes without clear cause. After 60, your tolerance for toxicity declines, not from weakness but wisdom. Longevity is about more than diet and exercise. It's about emotional climate. Sometimes healing means walking away. Other times, it's setting boundaries or carving out space. People who age well build calm, supportive, emotionally safe spaces. They choose stillness over drama and solitude over hostility. If something feels toxic, Listen, that discomfort is wisdom, not weakness. The less time you spend in toxicity, the more space you create for healing, clarity, and a livable life. Number 9. Overusing alcohol or quick fixes. As we age, our bodies process substances differently. What once felt harmless, a nightly glass of wine or a pill to sleep, can start affecting your liver, brain, and overall vitality more deeply. Alcohol affects older adults differently. Muscle mass decreases, water retention changes, and alcohol metabolizes more slowly. Number 10. Long-term use of sleep aids. Long-term use of sleep aids, painkillers, or anti-anxiety meds, without close monitoring, can cloud thinking, weaken balance, and strain organs. What begins as occasional use can become dependency, leaving you more tired and vulnerable. Doing less doesn't mean never enjoying a drink or avoiding necessary medication. It means being more aware of what your body is telling you. Ask yourself, is this helping me heal or helping me avoid? Often, the answer is finding other ways to unwind. A walk, a bath, or a conversation that soothe and nourish. People who age well use less. They work with their bodies, not against them. That choice preserves clarity, independence, joy, and longevity. Before we end, take a moment to ask which of these habits drain you, and which can you gently let go to create more space for restoration. Longevity often comes not from adding more, but from subtracting what weighs you down. Thank you for being here. If you found this helpful, please share one insight or plan you have in the comments. Your thoughts inspire us. If you haven't yet, please subscribe and ring the bell. Your support helps us keep making content that empowers you to live well. Here's to your health, your peace, and many vibrant years ahead.